Cool. So we're here with Seb, who got second place at the charity tournament here in Coventry. He was playing Libromancer Bystial, so he's going to show us his deck profile.
Yeah.
Go for it, Seb. Talk us through what you're
Deck's
playing.
pretty epic. Got the one Doom Broker here. It's the only Libromancer ritual you actually play at the moment. Ben 3, Ben 10 for consistency searching, and because it's a 6, it's perfect for Doom Broker. And it's how you get your Diviner, because it's not just Tier that plays that. 2 Chaos, and this is so you can extend enough in order to do the Dagda combo. Sometimes you side this out going second because
that pairs with the something else that's in the deck as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And sometimes you don't return the illusion. You keep it in hand so that you can still do Libromancer effects, because you need a ritual monster in hand to do effects. Free fire, pretty standard. That searches your monster. Free Geek Boy, search your field spell. Sometimes you side out one of them going second, and you'll only play seconds when the new cards come out. Got 1 agent.
What do the new cards do?
It's only 1 new card. Sorry, it's it's going to be a continuous spell, and you can use that to search a Libromancer spell or trap.
Nice.
So you can use that to extend further. It gives you an incentive to play the other trap cards or the spell that creates a token. Yeah. So you've got many more options in building the deck now. It's not as linear as it was. So yeah, 1 agent. This adds back your resources. So you search for this if you're winning, and you can add back the trap, shuffle back the trap, and then reset it, and you can just have the negate once per turn if all goes well.
Cool.
Got the free Diviner. This is just because although you can search it, you ideally would like to draw that because it gets you into Barone, and Barone is crucial to the combo.
Nice.
Then you've got Bystials. I'm only playing V8, although I would be open to playing even more, as in, including Lebellion and the branded stuff. So you've got 3 Magnamut, 3 Dressworm, and 2 Saronir. That's pretty good. It won me a game against Eldritch because I bricked, but I kept drawing Bystials and I kept banishing Golden Lords. The 1 Scythe, I didn't actually Scythe anyone today, shockingly. It didn't really come up. The only time I could have gone full combo and done this was when I was against Eldritch, and I was not having extra deck summoned against me. Got Magician's Souls, that's for 1-off, that's so that you can do Illusion and all that.
That's good.
And it's pretty good as well, because you can even, if you choose to play Link Creeper, you can link that off so that you've got an extra side burst. You've got the free first appearance and the terraforming, so you've got 4 for field spell, you'll have 7 when the new spell comes out. You've got free prep.
Would you continue to play this when the new continuous spell comes up?
Possibly. I'll work it out. You don't really need to, because you've got so many ways into the field spell.
Sure.
Free prep. Free prosperity, because sometimes you just need a combo piece in your hand in order to play the game, and it's better than desires in this deck, I think.
Yeah.
Because you also don't want to banish any of your 1-offs. 2 triple tactics talents. Wouldn't mind playing a 3rd, but it's either useful or it's not, the card.
Easy side out as well. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Easy side out. Helps with ratios. Free E-Telly.
Summons your
Exactly.
guy out.
It's pretty good, because that way you don't even need your ritual monster in hand in order to play the game if you open a B-Telly, and you can also dodge anti-spell with it, which I did today. 1 called by, because, well, it's still allowed, we're still allowed to play it, may as well play it.
Yeah.
And
Banner's card.
and the 1 intervention, which works with the Doom Broker, so you can just recycle this every turn if you open up well enough and play the game properly, and you've got this to defend the Scythe combo, which is crucial at the moment of all the Bystials running about, because if they Bystial your Scythe, then you can negate with Barone or Intervention, so you've got 2 negates basically to protect the combo. And also it's just great for grind games and tempo.
Nice.
Then the side, extras X, right? 1 Underworld Goddess, I did use this today. It's pretty good, and it's something that you can do if you open up well enough with IP, which I play.
Yeah.
Access code. Access code wins your games, and you play a lot of links as well, so it comes up. Heat Soul. This is great. Exactly, because this is a side burst, and guess what? You play a few other side bursts, like you play IP, you play Lingribo, so you've got several different ways to make it if need be. I would quite be interested in altering the deck a bit to make it revolve around Heat Soul more, because say it's not very useful to do Scythe Lock, or you don't really have resources to make it work, Heat Soul's a good plan B, because you can draw draw into Bystials and keep playing the game. You've got the Celine as well. That's obviously with the access code. And Dagda, which again, that's how you do the combo, because you make this, then you activate the Doom Broker, set the trap, chain that, set that, then you destroy it with your own Barone, which I play, and you revive it in the standby phase. So you dodge a bunch of stuff doing that, including Dark or No More. Then you've got Dark. We play a few Darks. Honestly, I'd quite like to play Light. I might even consider that over Dark, just because I do play more Lights than Dark. Heater. You play Fires, and there's Ashes, and there is, well, still people playing Sword Soul, so you've got fire targets in the format. IP. Pretty self-explanatory, and Ling Grebo, which saves you against evenly sometimes, and it's also
just like imperm on your.
And if you open up well enough, you can even make it just to protect yourself from imperm. Because if this gets impermed, it hurts.
Definitely.
And Wallow, which comes up because we are playing with Bystials. I did consider playing Beatrice, but you've not really got many good targets. You could play one of the Shizu cards just to send off of either Beatrice or the Tuna too. But if you do, you could even play Sprites if you wanted to and search for Cyber Petite Angel, which I did toy with, but I feel like this is a more consistent thing to do.
I suppose with this also, you can not only use the Bystials to go into it, but we've also got the Diviner.
Yeah.
Send your Arc Light and go off and then make reload.
Yeah, exactly. You've got ways to use this to your advantage, and Wallow did win me a couple of games today.
It's such a good card anyway.
Oh, it's so good, honestly. I should have played Zeus. I didn't, but it didn't really come up today. Did play one of Dweller, which didn't come up today, because you don't have many 4s, but you do occasionally. You are occasionally in a situation where you can make this. There is actually another Libromancer 4 that a lot of people don't play, which is a Magician card. So in future, I might consider playing that as a one-off, so that if I open up well, I can also end on Dweller. Barone as well. That's crucial to the combo, and it's just a generally good card because you can recycle it every turn. Because it's, especially with 2 Arclight, it's not hard to search for Diviners in order to keep making this. And the one of Entus, which is just good because, like today, for example, I was up against Anti-Spell and I popped the Anti-Spell and then used the 5 spells I drew.
Nice.
So it comes up, and I'm pretty happy with the side deck under the. For today, although I might put in more Shizu Tier 8 for
kind of
the
depends
bigger
what event you're taking into. Doesn't
exactly. A more competitive event, I'd swap out the Drolls for, say, Silent Graveyard, something like that. But yeah, free Gamma and the Driver. This is very good for going second, especially since you've got like the field spell and stuff and monster effects activate in hand.
Yeah, just there, it's perfect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then you've got the free Drolls. Didn't really use this today, but it's interchangeable for just anti-meta cards. Duster, 2 Cyclone, played against Eldritch, you need these. 3 anti-spell, you need these going first sometimes in order to stop your opponent
I'm
going.
surprised you play that, given you have so many spells. Do you side spells out to accommodate for that then?
Yeah, you generally do going first, but also if you've gone first and you've gone full combo, then all you need to really do is set your trap and you can keep playing, because you'll usually leave the field spell on board. Although you can send it off of the Magician in order to draw if you need it to.
Different traditional ones,
Yeah, evenly. Probably my favourite card. It's so good going second, it's just good in general. It goes without saying.
Yeah, cool. Any notable mentions on your matchups or any other things that went?
Eldritch went better than I feared. That's one that I was a bit worried against. Sword Soul is sort of tough unless you open up perfectly and can do Cypherlock. It's definitely not as strong as the top 5. Yeah, it's not as strong as the top 5 or so decks at the moment, so it'll get a good boost when the new spell comes out. There's lots of stuff you can do with this deck that a lot of people aren't even considering, so I'll probably go back to the drawing board, think about what else I can do. I could incorporate Sprite cards if I wanted to, but it's a pretty good combo deck. It's a bit more versatile, I think, than Drytron, which is the other good ritual deck, and I'm interested to see what this deck will do with Cyberstorm Axis. Is that what the new card comes out in? I think it's that.
Yeah, it's the one after that.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Just smile away.
All right,
But yeah, brilliant.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the profile, and well done for your placing today.
Thank you.
Good job. Cheers, Seb.